Hey friends, today I'm really happy to share this custom quiz tool with you all. This tool let me know that I was flipping 7 correct answers to wrong in second half of the exam just because I was not taking breaks every 15 question. See, I'm not here to make some AI hype or something like that. This tool won't study for you, but it will pinpoint exactly where you are making mistake and why you are doing it. Let me walk you through this step by step. First, the tracker setup, then AI quiz generation, then taking the test, and then finally analysis, which will really flip your study game. So come along with me. So here are we on the main screen, and here are bit screenshots if you want it for reference. This is how it will look like, which I eventually anyways will show you in the demo. But before diving into this quiz, I think one thing we'll need is tracker. So I have made this tracker for almost all the major subjects, but we'll head to EC first. The list of the tracker you will get in the main page only. At the bottom, you have all the tracker URLs. So here we are on this tracker. So all of the data will be saved on your local browser cache. And what will happen is uh, as you update this, the whole bar and everything gets updated. So you have completed 5.8% of the maths, but 25% of the linear algebra, but 0.9% of the total weightage. This is how it will work. So let's do it for control system. So look here, the weightage of system response is more than the compensation techniques and modern controls combined. Although the number of topics in these two subjects are more, so we'll focus more on doing these things. So let's say I have completed this much of the syllabus, and this I already knew. So I can pick all of the topics from here as well. So 27% of the controller system is done now. What I can do is I can copy the tick the syllabus. Which why are we copying? I'll tell you later. So what have been copied? So these are the things that are copied. So we'll show all. We can either expand or I'll collapse. So these are some features. If you have any problem, you can mail me, you can contact me through this, and here is information like the feature of this app. So now we have copied this. Now we'll head to our app. So if you want this, what you can do is you can fill the Google form, and there is a trial for 3 days. You don't need to pay anything. Pay only if you love it, and then like uh, let's see then you'll know that whether you will love it or not. So just stay along with me. So to get access, you click on this, and this is the same thing as this. I already have put my key here. So this is the key which will you will get after filling up the Google form, or you can comment down in this video, so I'll share you the key, okay, for free of cost. So now the key is validated, it's a valid key. If you will try to put some random key, it will not work. So here is the quiz platform. So now you can uh, change the marks and everything. 0.33 is what I want to put for negative marks, and this is the threshold. So the threshold will be important in analyzing. If you want to say that I want my answers which are answered below 5 seconds, I'll put them in fast, and if they are above, let's say, 45 seconds, I'll mark them as slow answers. So you'll see the graph there. And total time on minutes for demo, let's say, is 5 minutes only. So this setting is already uh, used there. Here's the saved questions. I'll show you what happens there. Now I want to like copy the sample JSON and put here, or alternatively you can just click here and also load configuration. If you have a JSON file which has a code like this, you can choose and upload it here. I'll show you how to generate one later. Here is the full prompt which will copy and generate. So like loading will show you these things. this much marks and everything, and I'll tell you what to do. I'll copy the full prompt and then I'll head to Claude or any other AI. The ChatGPT is not better at answering longer questions like 30 and so, but Claude will do it. So here is the full prompt copied. Now what will I do is that I wanted to generate quiz for this much topic, so I'll copy this and I'll tell this these are the topics as of now, but you can generate up to 95 questions, generate up to 30 generally. So for 3 hours you'll generate more questions, and for subject wise and topic wise test you will generate less. But there's a problem, it is locally stored. So what if you don't want to generate? Do you need to uncheck all of this again? No, what you will do is just copy this link, open it in incognito, and since incognito does not store anything, you can always copy the topics from here, right? The static field and likewise this, but not the get transport. So I'll copy this and I'll paste and I'll close it. I don't want it now, but here your local will always be there. So already, as I already told you, so I'll copy this and now I'll start the real exam. This was only a dummy sample. Here is my exam. So I have this much questions and I'll start my quiz. So like this vector is x y z only, so it's a valid and its multiplication also should be 1, like that. So you'll do everything. I'm putting it in random, but you can flag them. I'm waiting for a while because overall transfer function is multiplication only. Because I want to show you that what slower answer does, and already we have put a threshold of slow only. Oh, don't know this or this. Should I put this or this? Why am I doing this? I'll show you that it will also show you the confidence score, because you have changed your answer, which I wanted in my case to let me know that how many answers I have guessed it second time and how many of I have changed and made them correct or changed and made them wrong. I'm intentionally making it wrong, and I'm second guessing and then making it wrong and also flagging it. So this is how I'll do it. Flagging this, and let's say I'm not attempting this question. I submit it, and here is the analysis. See the accuracy, total time taken, and consistency score. Now the streak and everything it will show. If you click here, you'll directly go to the, and here also from here, right here you can also navigate. But let's see what else is here. It will give me insights. Like whenever you are taking more time, you are attempting the question with more accuracy and like that. So linear algebra and system, these two topics of you are strong, but the system response is your weak topic. The other twos are stronger ones. So like that. But this not this much. I'll not make a video to just show you this much. Here is more detailed analysis. This is the time distribution you have taken. So for one question we took more than 50 seconds. That's there. So for easy questions your accuracy was 50%, but for medium and harder questions your accuracy was 0. And as more questions will import, we'll get to know more about our. Let's tell it to generate 30 of them. What you can do is, you see the time here. You took around 100 seconds, and sorry, 100, it was 100% accuracy. This is the accuracy score. This is the time per question. So you took 11 seconds and made it correct. You took 3 seconds and made it wrong. And if you click here, you will jump down to that question. Here, right here also it will work. So here is a confidence analysis. In 60% of the question, you were high confident, means you didn't change. But in 20% of the question, it is only one question, and the one question you change many times, and you fatigue index and consistency score is really important. Like in a long test, you'll know that how it works. Uh, in longer quiz, you'll know that as we give test for longer time, we get to get tired, and as a result our consistency and everything increase. So it mm, checks all of those things. Since we have a lesser data now, it will give 0, but when we have more data and when we generally give quiz for longer time, for around half or 1 hour, it will know that okay, after half an hour your performances started to decline and everything. So for the first quarter, your accuracy was 50%, and the last quarter also your accuracy was like this. And this is the overthinking index. There's a one question you in which you was confident, you didn't change, and you are correct. In one question you hesitated and made it wrong, which we did intentionally. The three questions we we were confident because we directly marked it to just pass the quiz, and that's why they were incorrect. And here is the second guessing pattern. In first question, I spent more time, according to its difficulty. Although it was easy, but I took 11 seconds. And it's the only question it took highest time. So you can always click here and jump again. No, I don't want to flex those all the tiny details I put in into this. Now the good thing is the charging is low. So now the thing is you can save these questions. So whenever you are another thing is that you can save these questions like this. See, I got this wrong, but no, for later revision to remind myself that look how you got this question wrong. You can save this and it will appear. I'll show you here in these questions. See how nicely the solution is also written, and I can navigate it. Oh no, that's the fifth question. Okay, like this, and the solution as well. And here are the saved cards. This question was saved yesterday, and it was of mental ability. Solution also you can see. You can also write your personal notes that it was a silly mistake, like that. It will stay. You don't need to save it, and you can filter and those all tiny details again. But the amazing part is that, oh, what if you want to share this, or what if you want to keep this in hard way? I mean, in hard copy. So you can export it. Export what? I want to export only incorrect answers. So this is what by default. And the everything. Um, you can also export. I'll click only hard and incorrect like this. No, all of them I don't want to keep, and also correct ones. So I'll export it as PDF. It will show, and I can open it, and I can see all of those things right here, like exactly how they were in quiz. Now we are back to home again, and I could see my questions here. Even if I refresh this tab, the saved question will remain there. And now I think that the 30 questions, okay, still has not written 30 questions. 28 and 30 now, okay. So we'll copy this And here are my 30 questions. Again, if I want to change time, I'll put it 6 minutes only, like this. Just imagine this much speed you will have in GATE exam. You just look at the question and your instincts will say you to mark such things. The instincts are actually scientific, scientifically true, because it is your subconscious mind working at that speed your conscious mind cannot comprehend. Oh, did I turn the source solution on? I should have kept it off, but no. If I just want to see solution midway in the quiz, I could do this, which is not recommended, but it's a feature if you want. So 30th, I'll submit this quiz. Got only 5 marks, 33% accuracy. Statistically, it's true. See, so even if you mark randomly, you can get this much marks. But this is true only if there were 3 options. But there are 4 options. Still, I should have got only 7.5 out of 30 correct as per probability. But I told you instincts. This is the accuracy. Initially, your accuracy was 100%, and then this is calculated on total questions up to that question correct divided by total. You are smart enough to know that. So all of the 30 were quick. My accuracy in hard was 50%. This was hard, but I took more time and I got it incorrect. I should have looked into it. And as time progressed, I took more and more time per question like this. So now your fatigue index is 100 because your incorrect also increased and like that. So in the last quarter, your accuracy declined. This in all of the questions I was confident. I didn't change anything. So this is the patterns it detected. Here is the question review with the solution. And I like viewing solution here. See, everything is properly color coded. Over 26 questions I want to see. Here it is. I want to save it. This is I got correct. And I think it's hard. I should remember it later as well. It's not sure that I'll correct in exam also. So here are everything. Okay, but what if I want to delete some question? This is a silly now. I mean, I know, it is a silly mistake, and I want to delete it now. So you can delete. You can view them, sort them, and you can clear all. Here is the prompt. Again, I'm telling you, you can check here and the JSON and these all things. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to get this or any other tracker are fully open. You can view them anytime. For this you need to ask for key and then only you will get. The key of success is asking. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Please give your feedbacks, use it and let me know how you felt about it.